Yes. Okay, Mr.
My name Chi.
Mr. Chi.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Hùng.
Mr. Hong,
Mr. Hùng from Capital.
Okay.
Vietnam.
Vietnam. Okay, so I have my name card as well.
Yeah.
Just give me a minute. So this
Yeah,
is for you.
Mr.
This-
Willie.
My name is Willie. The HLT manager.
Yes.
Yes, nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Nice
So
to meet you.
basically, what happened is that, first and foremost, welcome for the training. Okay, so what happened is because for us in ENERPAC we have a couple of divisions.
Yeah.
So I think the one that we went through yesterday, Chong and Desmond. Sorry, not Desmond, Jason, is on mostly the industrial core products itself.
Yeah.
So myself, I'm from the HLT division, which is also under the HLT grouping division. So HLT department. So basically for me, I take care of heavy lifting technology products.
Yeah.
Okay, for customers, which
Yes.
we belong to the HIT group. So HIT later, my boss Daniel also go through with you guys some of the relevant products.
Yes.
So myself, my boss, and then also another lady called Elena. Also we are under the HIT group.
Yeah.
HIT division itself. So HIT means heavy industrial tools. Yeah. So HLT belongs to the HIT.
HLT.
HLT.
Heavy lifting.
Heavy lifting technology.
Heavy lifting technology. Yes.
We have the
The
model.
brand, yes.
Yeah.
The small model over
The
there.
small model. Yeah, correct. That's the gantry crane. That's correct. Then we have the actual unit which is outside there.
Yeah.
Maybe later you guys can also have a look.
XFT.
Yeah, HLT. Correct.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So okay. Maybe later on I'll pass you guys some brochures. So basically, Mr. Tree, Mr. Hong. So okay. So welcome to my training.
Yeah.
So
Thank you.
basically, okay, so what I'll do is I'll go through some of the products, the ranges, okay, for especially for our HLT products, and then to see how we can actually see we can co-market together.
Yeah.
Okay. So what happened is okay,
Thank
before
you.
we actually arrived for the training, I actually had a look at the website. So the website itself, you guys actually supply one of the trolley, okay, for 5 tons moving or 5 tons.
Yeah.
Load from point A to point B.
Yeah.
So maybe later I'll also introduce to you all about one of our newly acquired company called DTA.
The new.
Yeah, DTA.
This is a trolley.
It's a trolley. Yeah,
trolley.
correct. So this company itself basically also does the same. Okay, but they are taking heavier loads. Okay, so we actually ENERPAC acquired this company from Spain just about 2 months ago.
Oh, just 2
Yeah,
months.
so we are also in a way licensed to sell this product into
Trolley.
Southeast
Yeah,
Asia
yeah,
under our ENERPAC itself.
Last time Lavita have modified fabrication trolley.
Yes, correct.
We also have experience in
Correct,
fabric.
correct. So okay, next time if let's say your customer not only say need 5 tons,
Yeah.
if you all need like 30 tons, 40 tons, 190 tons, no problem. Yeah, you can
Just,
buy ready stock already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this kind of product is complete set in from the factories in
Yes,
Spain.
totally.
In
Yeah.
in Spain or in where?
Correct. I don't have much details now. What I did is only did some screenshots.
Yeah.
So I can at least give you all some idea about this product.
Yeah.
Okay. Later on, after we go through our this the new product offer, because what happened is these are actually more employable for the shipyard, also for shipyard, and then also it comes with a lot of guidance. With the laser guide, you got wire guiding, and then they also got no GPS guiding already. So something which is quite advanced, something which could be interesting. I think the mostly used one is the laser guide, and then also we have wireless remote controls. Yeah. So that one, once I have more details, I will share with you guys. But in the meantime, I only have some screenshots on which I can
Just 2 months.
correct.
Only 2 months.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah. Okay, so a bit of an overview. So I'll just go through. I believe you guys already know about our company. So we are actually based in Wisconsin. Okay, we are actually a American company.
Yeah.
But what happened is for us, our HLT product, we basically manufacture them from Netherlands, which is in Europe. Because This company was also acquired about 10 over years ago under called Hyperspecs. So the actually specialization is on I would say hydraulic entries itself. So other than that, they actually export into other things like strength jacks. I don't know if you guys know about strength jacks, low height skidding system, which can be interesting for some of your customers, especially for ports projects. Okay, so this one I will not go through much details. So in a nutshell, also these are our products. So we have, for example, we have ENERPAC, HLT, Simplex, Lazette. So these two are basically our second brand.
Yeah.
And then HLT,
Simplex.
I think you guys know as well. So for us, at this moment, I believe we have covered on the industrial tools. And then for me today, I'm covering on the
Heavy lifting,
Correct. Okay. So this is our Asia Pacific distributor locations.
Yeah.
So as you can see, we cover basically from Pakistan to New Zealand.
Yeah.
But for me, I don't cover so many markets. Okay, for me, so I'm actually taking care of distributor and end users for a Southeast Asia market, as well as Taiwan, Hong Kong, Mongolia, and also Pakistan. Okay. So like places like India, Papua New Guinea, Australia, New Zealand, Japan, South Korea, I don't actually get involved because we have officers there
Yeah.
to take care of the products itself.
Yeah.
Okay, so in vertical markets, this is where we actually target. Actually targeting civil construction, power gen, wind, industrial MRO, oil and gas. Okay, so mining. So for me itself on the HLT products, most of it are more focused on civil construction, power gen. Okay, in the to a certain extent industrial MRO as well, oil and gas, mining. Okay, and then manufacturing and machine tools, this type. Aerospace is something that I would like to go into further next time. Aerospace, especially with the introduction of the DTA product is coming as well. Alright, so this is our product, the wide range of products that we have. Okay, so cylinders and jacks, I believe you guys actually covered. Working those soon. Okay, rush machining later. This as well, this equalizer and rush later on. So today, for this session, I just covered on this part, heavy lifting technology. Okay, so just a quick introduction is that for us, we manufacture our heavy lifting technology products from Europe, in Netherlands. So in Netherlands, this place called Hengelo, which is the eastern side of Netherlands, and about 40 or 50 kilometers away from Germany. Germany itself. So this is how it looks like, and then also our capabilities is that we're actually combining a lot of engineering and project management, machining, welding, assembly, and testing into our production facilities to make it into a complete product. Okay, so this is how it looks like in our warehouse and also our machine shop over in Hengelo. So as you can see, we basically group them up very nicely, such that even if let's say we do welding, we don't actually allow them to be all across the place, and then the spark supply and stuff like that. So basically all these are very much self-contained. Okay.
Excuse me, you have workshop and factories in Netherlands?
In Netherlands, yeah, manufacturing actually. Yeah, we have all the full ranges. That means manufacturing, we have the warehouse, and then we have the also the machine shop. All
Yeah, so that's why. So all made in Netherlands.
Yeah, in Netherlands. Okay, for
Design team.
the design team also from
Design team.
Netherlands, correct. So it's from top to bottom, everything is all inside. Designing R&D, everything is all in Netherlands itself, in Netherlands itself. I think in a way this is a little bit different from the rest of the products where we have different ranges, from different I would say production facilities worldwide. But for us, HLT is solely only on the Netherlands itself. Okay, so this is how it looks like from the aerial view. This is our factory over in Hengelo. So this is the range of HLT products that we're actually offering. I don't know if you guys come across or not to this. So hydraulic gantries, strand jacks, control lifting pumps, skidding trolley systems, self-locking tube jacks, jack-up systems, in-oil system, e-movers. So in a nutshell, this is those products that we actually allocate accordingly. So I would say that for me, I normally target the logistics company, and then also manufacturing company, oil and gas company itself, where they actually use most of our products. So if let's say we're talking just about the heavy logistics, we'll call it project logistics company. I don't know if you guys come across these companies like maybe we have TransDmax, okay, they are actually transportation, we have TransDmax, and then also probably there's this place called
Cement.
I don't remember, we have TransDmax and then PLC, some of them in Vietnam for the heavy logistics, which maybe I can share with you guys some details later on. So first and foremost, I introduced the gantry cranes. This is actually very popular with regards to heavy lift contractors company itself. Okay. So why people choose the gantry crane? Because it is fast to set up. Okay, it's portable. You can put everything. You can load it down. You can tear it down, and you can put it inside a container. Okay, there's a productivity. It's smaller footprint. So small footprint means imagine you carry this load. You just need a very small footprint within these 4 legs, as compared to when you use a traditional gantry crane. Okay, you need a very big space. You just lift the load itself. So the ability to travel together with the load, and then the operator is actually at the same distance. They're not inside the machine, so basically it's safer. Cost investment is lower than you compare with a normal traditional crane.
Oh, really? So it's lower than traditional solution.
Correct. Traditional solution means we're talking about this lifting crane itself.
Compared with the
Compared with
the frames.
Imagine let's say 1,000 tons capacity one as compared to 1,000 tons very big crane. So actually
Yes,
that's
yes, yes.
stuff. Okay.
I
It can be-
hear that we can lift 1,000 ton.
Yes, yes, it's possible. The maximum for the gantry crane is 1,000 tons.
1,000
Metric
tons.
tons. 1,000 metric tons.
Metric tons.
Correct. So I think at this moment, a lot of our customers are deploying this for, I would say, power gen. So for example, like if let's say we look at this case, okay.
Yeah.
So this is for the power gen business itself. So I believe this is a transformer or alternator. We're actually using this to move things from point A to point B. And you can see when you move this, it's about 100 over tons. Okay, you just need these 4 legs. So you just need a very small space.
Yeah.
As compared if you use a traditional crane, you need just a very small press, but you need a lot of things, a lot of area itself. So this is one of the difference.
Excuse me please wait a minute. For our HLT cranes need to based on the 2 lines fixed, and this one is portable and easy.
Correct.
Or,
It's
or
easy.
rubber wheel.
Correct. You can actually join together the tracks. Normally it comes in 6 meters. Normally we propose 6 meters.
6 meter.
So we can combine both.
6 meters
join together.
join together.
And then we travel.
And fix on
on the tracks.
ground.
Yeah, correct. We fix it on the ground itself, and then we move it on the ground itself. Over here like this.
Yes, our customer asked me about the congestion under the rail.
The what thing? Sorry.
The congestion, the basement.
The basement conditions.
Condition.
The base
Required.
condition, yeah. Basically, there will still be there is a certain guideline in terms of the floor loading itself. So on the floor loadings, in the manual there are some calculations, but typically we leave to the engineers to actually calculate. So yeah, of course, this one, if let's say you're talking about people who needs to install, for example, a transformer. Of course, the floor condition is really catered to the need. Really.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because
So-
our our factory asked me about that. How about the requirement of the floor first,
Okay.
and if they want to build our system, they can consider to calculate the total
I don't think there is an issue because generally what happens is that if you look at the flooring conditions over here, these are also in cement screeded already.
Yeah.
So cement screeded, I mean especially for shipyards.
Yeah.
For shipyard because more or less it's permanent fixture. So definitely we are actually catering to heavier loads itself. So ours, if let's say you look at our gantry cranes, we are not really that heavy. End of the day, is the load that is the main consideration. Ours, in a nutshell, the load of our gantry crane, typically, if let's say you're talking about the heaviest one, maybe SPR 1100, okay, it's about 30 tons, thereabout maximum with the 4 legs. No, sorry, each is about 100 tons. Yeah, because each leg is about 20, so total, the weight of our gantry crane system is about 100 tons. Okay, as compared to the load itself, okay, we are talking about 170, 200 tons, or more than that, or 1,000 tons itself. So I think the main consideration if the customer were to ask is that actually the load is heavier than our crane. That's one thing. The second thing, if let's say you're talking about floor condition, of course there must be a site survey to be done.
Okay.
Together with the engineers, and then to determine the floor loadings, how much it is, whether it's able to take it with this.
The loading without the crane. Okay, it's our strong, right?
Yes,
okay.
correct. It's good enough. Actually, I don't foresee there's an issue because the tonnage itself is actually more than good enough.
With this one, it's a four-wheel system, four-wheel set. It's
Depends.
operates in
Correct.
it's localized simultaneously.
Correct. Synchronously. Yeah. So what
Synchronize
happens
with
is,
each other.
correct. Even the lifting cylinders itself, okay, the lifting cylinders are also synchronized in such a way that if let's say one of them is slower than the others, we actually wait for it to catch up, so that at any one time it's actually maintained. And then there's also overload alarm. If let's say it's overloaded, the whole system will actually stop and you can only bring it down. So these are safety features that are actually built in. And the key thing about this unit, okay, some of the key thing is that just we have to take note when you talk to the customer is that they are good to be used in places where traditional cranes don't meet. That means to say that if let's say you have an access problem, and then you have a lot of access to actually move the load itself, and then they cannot use the traditional crane. A lot of them will actually employ to use our gantry cranes. So these are the series that we have. We have the 40 tons, 200 tons, 400 tons capacity, and then we also have the 600 tons, 900 tons, and 1100 tons. It's about 1,000 tons capacity itself.
This is standard model for guys.
Correct. This for us is standard product. So what I'm going to do now is to show you guys a quick video about how a gantry crane actually works. So as you can see, we have an alternator here. Okay. So this is on the trailer, and then they move it onto the SPMTs. For us itself, our gantry crane works a lot of times with also SPMTs. I don't know if you guys know SPMTs.
Sorry.
SPMTs. These are SPMTs.
SPMT train.
Yeah, SPMTs. And this is a self-propelled modular transporter. So this thing actually you can join, and you can take a heavy load. Okay, so coming back to this, so you can see this SPMT, they actually move 360 degrees. You can actually move left or right, front and back. Shipyards, a lot of them, they're actually using these SPMTs. So you can see these tracks are actually joined together. Then you lift it up, okay, and then you move it over to the engine.
That's DTI, the new brand is also produce SPM or just trailers controlled by
they actually
remote.
controlled by remote, correct. So this normally we work together a lot of times with these cases with the SPMTs. So this is the capacity itself. So some pictures that I can show that when we use our gantry crane, something similar to this, okay, is that you can use indoors and outdoors. So indoors, for example, you have to install a press, okay, and then when you install the press itself, there's a lot of fixtures really, okay, so your crane cannot go inside. So they use our gantry crane to actually install all these presses.
Yes, I understand.
Yeah, correct. So likewise also, for power gen business, if let's say you need to install like an alternator at the top, okay, and you can see there's already a lot of fixture, the lines are already there. So you cannot bring in a 500 tons crane to do the job. You use our gantry crane to actually do this. So these are some of the applications that we use with our metric system.
Yeah, yes.
For use of hydraulic entries,
Hydraulic.
FLV. So after finish this job, I can remove
Yes.
to
Correct.
install the other place.
Correct. They can actually, what happened is they can actually, everything they store inside to here. They can store in a
Container.
different container.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then they finish the job, they close everything,
Pack it.
pack it inside to this container, and then when it's required, they'll move it to the spot again, to the next project. They set it up again, they do the job, and then they close. So you need a very small space only.
Yes.
Yeah, to keep all these crates.
If the small system look like 20 or 30 ton,
Yeah.
maybe just need 1 hour or 2 hours to install it.
We ever went before to
Right.
an open day in Australia.
Yes.
Okay, and we see 2 person
Yeah.
to install our gantry crane. Only take us 多久啊？那时候2-3个小时，他们在 set up about 2 or 3 hours to set up.
Yeah, yeah.
Less than half a day they set up the crane.
Mm.
And then after that they start to do the job everything.
Yeah.
So actually it's quite straightforward. They just use a normal 20-ton crane to move the heavy part, and then they use the metal machine to actually do the fine adjustments. After that, they set up, they put the shin plate, they put the tracks, everything, and all is done. Okay, so no questions for this hydraulic crane. I will now go through like strand jacks. So this is the product that we actually sell. Okay, so strand jacks are actually linear winches. Okay, we use this system like a linear winch to actually bring the load up. Okay, using strand cables, they bring it up through this strand guide, and then actually they recoil it here. So these are all actually placed in line. So this is a blow-up view of the top here. We actually are doing a lot of bridge construction, for example. So they use it for heavy loads, lift over long distance, large size objects, synchronization, operation in limited spaces, and high accuracy requirements. If you need it for high accuracy, they can be employed to use this strand jack. So basically, how the system works is the sheet go up, and then they close it, okay, and then they release, okay, they go down, they close this again, open up, and then they pull up. It's like drawing water from a well. If you know the drawing water from a well, it's actually work on the same principle. Go up. At any one time, one is locked, and then the one pull, and lock, and pull, lock, and pull, lock, and pull. So this is how it basically works. This is the typical system. We can supply strand jacks from 50 to 850 tons. So we have this strand jack itself, then we have the lifting anchor when it's fixed to the load, and then we have the strand guide, and then we also have the dispenser. Dispenser is very important because at any one time the strands actually come in tension. So if let's say you just cut it, you will just go tension, post tension. So you need to pull inside, and then you cut it so that the things don't fly around. And then this is the recoiler. Then this is the hydraulic pump that actually pumps this strand jack. And then the important thing is for us, we have this proprietary for using SCC controls. Okay, so this SCC controls basically it controls the strand jacks. We can control all the way to 64. To do the strand jacks synchronization such that everything goes up at the same time. And then if at any one time there is something wrong with the settings or operation when it's pulling the time, the system will stop. So it's a safety feature. Because there are others who actually do it manually and then they don't know because they cannot see. So they do the manual ones, and then if something happens, the whole thing collapses. So for us, this is a safety feature for our SCC controls. So typical setup, this is how it looks like. We have the strand guide, the strand jacks here is actually working on the hydraulic principles. Then they pull the load, which is powered by this, and then the strand goes here through the strand guide, and then it recoils in here. Okay, and this is a typical setup. They're actually moving this bridge up, so they put the strand jacks over the top, and then they use the strands. They actually move up this.
So the strand track is look like a hollow track,
Yeah.
and it keeps ties the cable inside.
We call this the cable strands. Cable strands.
And means that the hollow track is also have a different kinds of diameters because it's a hollow. keep it matching with the cable diameters.
Actually, the principles inside is actually there are wedges.
I have
There are many, either there's many cable or
blocker.
only one.
Mm.
The smallest one got one cable.
Yeah.
15 times one, only one cable. But if let's say you're talking about 850 times one, that one will have a lot of cables together. Yeah, so that there is unity is strength. So it's able to achieve the strength itself.
Yeah, I can train the strength to keep it full for suitable with the cable diameters
Okay.
up low bigger,
Bigger or
bigger
smaller.
bigger.
Because what happens is inside here there are actually wedges. The wedges is actually the one that actually grip onto the
Grip.
onto the strands,
Yeah.
the cables, and then they pull, grip.
Yeah.
Okay, so a strength jack, just now I mentioned is going up vertical. You can also engage to do it on a horizontal basis. Means for example on the oil and gas, these are actually quite popular for
Yeah.
oil and gas industry. So you have the guides, you have the strands that's actually placed this way. You can see actually placed horizontally. And then you see these are actually the cables. Yeah, so you can actually pull these bricks pull towards to your direction. This is mostly done on decommissioning. So this is one of the idea when customer they need to load it onto the barge. This is one of the way they can actually do it. It's actually faster and easier to use.
Yeah.
So you see after this is done, you pull all the way to the end. You can hold it here and pulls all the way to the end. Using the strength jacks. So this one of the idea to give to the customer. Okay, low height scaling system, it also works on the principle of using the cylinders. Low height scaling system. So I'm not sure about the market currently in Vietnam, whether you all will do a lot of I would say power transmission, so power generation business. Currently we are having a lot of oil and gas and also power gen inquiries coming from places like Malaysia, Thailand, Indonesia mostly mining nowadays. So at this moment, I think Vietnam, I understand there's a lot of demand for power. So demand for power, one of them is what we call the wind power, which is also happening in other places in Asia. So wind power is actually one, but another one that we are talking about is a lot of power transmission, like transformers. A lot of them are actually doing a lot of shifting on the transformer system. So one of the products that a lot of heavy lift contractors they are actually engaging now is using this low high speed system to basically move the transformer from point A to point B and install it onto the grid. So if you all have actually will be marketing the product itself, and if let's say you all were to go for marketing of this of our HLT products, I think one of those customer groups you all can go for is the heavy lift contractors. So this is how it looks like for the low high skidding system. So we have the skid tracks, then we have the skid beams. This is where the load is sitting. And then we have the push-pull unit to actually push it and pull the load itself when it's seated here. And then we have the hydraulic hoses that actually went to the split flow pump. Do you guys know a bit about the split flow pump? Split flow pump is a pump that actually gives equal amount of flow to 2 points or more. Okay, so at any one time everything is synchronized at the same time, at the same I would say same stroke now. Because the flow is given equally to all these points. Okay, so these are the split flow pump, and then also their hoses. Okay, capacity for us is we're looking at about 360 tons thereabout. Okay? Yeah, 360 tons. Yeah, correct. So for heavy lift, everything is talking about tonnage. So we start from 10 tons to 2,000 tons from standard products in terms of our handling. We start from 10 tons. Okay. And then okay, so cylinder stroke is per stroke push pull is 642 feet. And then it also comes in the transport frame where everything is put inside. So in this transport frame you can put the skid tracks, you can put the push pull, you can put the beams, and then the guys can actually transport this easily from point A to point B. So if they got a job, they just bring this everything wholesale to the site, set it up, and then they keep it inside. So in a good way is that there is no messy materials hanging about. Everything is all within this transport frame, easy to transport. Okay. Okay, so some of the work requirements for our low high speed system is that they actually used to do it for press. They actually skip the press, okay, transfer from point A to point B of the press using our low high speed system. Also, you can see the one that we mentioned about the transformers. Okay, this is also using it. Okay, and then also this is the press, is the same. Okay, also boilers, they are using it to skip boilers as well. Okay, so a lot of applications. So you got big size objects, then you can talk to the customer to say that, well, you can consider this itself. So also another short video about low high speed systems. So basically this is how it works. So okay, this comes in the trailer.
Yeah.
Okay, and then this is our transport frame, our low high speed system. So it's compact, it's portable, it's easy to use. So at the same time, we're using these cylinders to lift up our transformer. And then this is the split flow pump, it gives equal amount of flow, synchronized. So you see, it lifted up already.
It controls the same time.
The cylinder, yeah, together at the same time. So they have to pump one by one, the pump itself. So this skid tracks, they put it in, they put in the skid tracks, they put the track support. Okay, you see all these are bolted all together, joint. Okay, so with this itself, yeah, this is where the load is actually sitting on. These are the beams, the load is seated on. Push it inside, underneath the load. Okay.
Load down cylinder.
Correct. And then you join with the push pull. You join it together with the push pull unit. Simple to use. Okay. And then from there you lower it down. You see the cylinders is actually lowered down. You remove the cylinders and the wood. Okay. So now the load is totally transferred to the beams. Okay. And then you change the direction depending on which direction you want to go. And then you put on the hoses, and then you start to skid it in place. So very simple operation, very useful, and customer can actually use it to do a lot more jobs. That's why because a lot of times when people need to skip this, they look for these heavy contractors. They are specialist contractors who actually do this job. So these are the customers we would like to target our HLT products. So simple to use like this for HLT. So the job is done, and then they keep it, and then they just put it back to the transport frame. Okay. So any questions up to now for me at this point for our range of products? We covered the gantry crane, we covered the strand jacks, we covered the low high speed systems.
Yeah.
Any questions at this moment?
Very fast.
Very fast.
No, I mean. Our system have more safety and very fast. Yeah.
Correct. I think safety is paramount because these units are coming from Europe.
Because
so there's a lot of directives, CE directives. Safety is the top thing.
Safety is the top. Yeah.
Correct. Safety from the top.
Because if we give the crane and very easy to.
In a way, because there are also collapses. We see actually crane collapses because of mishandling and also because of soil conditions sometimes. But then let's say you're talking about gantry cranes, it's safe to use because the cylinders is synchronized in such a way it's safe. You know that this also ensure that there's less than 1 inch of differences. So at any one time, if let's say you imagine that this is lifted too much or too less, then the whole thing will topple. So there's always at this moment they must be synchronized at the same time. Everything must be balanced. So actually, I think our products itself, we are other than safety, we focused a lot about synchronization. Okay, that means everything is online, in line and on time. And then high accuracy. This is very important when we are talking about doing an operation.
Excuse me, does our ENERPAC HLT is equipment for rental? Because some customers that they have just do some installation and assembly for 1 or 2 times.
Actually, this is a good question in terms of commercial. So I think what happened is for us as manufacturer, because we manufacture and then we sell. As a manufacturer, we don't do.
Yeah.
But of course, it's really is up to the distributor
Yeah.
how they would like to proceed. For example, the distributor can also, I would say, purchase instead of this, for example, low height, purchase from us. And then after that, you all can work out to say that you all can rent to the customers, like maybe give them a 36 months, 60 months, something like this to work on a rental package.
Yeah.
It really depends on you guys.
Okay.
Yeah, as a
So
distributor.
then provide digital lease, and in case
Yeah.
of Toulouse rental shop it's as a digital
Yes.
implies support, technical support from ENERPAC
Yes.
support
Yeah.
to
It's
instruction
and,
and supervisor.
Correct. Yeah, we can do that as well. For a simple system, I think if it's something that you guys are want to explore, what I can do is support on the better prices for you guys to actually explore on this. And then you all can rent to the customers. And then you all can do like rent to own after 36 months, you all can actually own it. Because these customers have a lot of ongoing jobs.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so other than selling, if they say we need people to finance, it really is depend on you guys to see how you want to support them. Yeah, because for us as an entity, we don't have a separate entity to say that we have a rental division that we have the P&L to take care of. Our P&L is based on the production of the units and then getting it out of the factory. This is our P&L.
Yeah.
We don't come to say that I'll come back and talk about investing into people taking care of it. Our commercial entity is different. So this is how it works. Okay, so coming on to this trolley system, we also have the trolley system. This is using electric other than hydraulic to move from things from point A to point B. Okay, the difference is that other than using electric, okay, it is having a higher speed. Other than that, there's not too much difference already. And one of the things that they actually designed this initially was they actually using it to work together with some of our HLT products. Of course, if sometimes you have load that you need to travel from point A to point B, or sometimes you install on a slope, or need it faster, then this can be something to consider as well. So for this, I will go into more details. Next one, I go into turntable. It's an ETD series.
Turntable, yeah.
Turntable means it's very straightforward. Means you
Rotate.
just rotate.
Yes.
Exactly. So the rotation, our capacity, we can do a 200 tons if we use one cylinder, or 400 tons if we use two cylinder. And then depending on the direction, if you want to go clockwise or anti-clockwise, you just change the direction of the cylinder. That's it. So you can put this way, it is going clockwise. If you put it the other way, you go anti-clockwise. So it's a very straightforward application. Hardwood surface.
Turntable.
Okay, next one, we also have self-working tube jacks. Tube jacks, I think outside also, we all see the tube jacks.
Excuse me, could you please turn back?
Okay.
This is for the turntable objects, but how can we say to such as for a transformer, with a big transformer,
Yeah.
have four points, contact points,
Correct.
and connect with the four kinds of turntable
Correct.
system.
Yes, so basically the specialist contractor, from the understanding, is they always do the side survey. They have the theodolite to actually measure the levelness. Okay, so most of the time, from the understanding, is that they actually use this together with a low high speed system, or also gantry cranes, but most of the time low high speed system. So they join the low high speed system here, and then they join the tracks with the other side. And then from here, they need to rotate, they just rotate this, and just move it accordingly. After using the push-pull attachment. They change the direction, they move it until here, and then after they change they put in the tracks, use the push-pull, and then they push the other side. Or they can use the gantry crane. Sometimes they use the gantry crane to get the load, and then they place the load here. They remove the gantry crane, and then they change the direction. Okay, and then they put back the gantry crane, and then they start to move it again. So it depends, because this one it rotates really, it stays there, and then they set up the system and move it. Because if you use person to actually rotate this, it can be hard also. So it really depends. Okay, tube jacks. Tube jacks basically is a system that it works like a car jacking system. So you just put it in, you use hydraulic to go up. So in this case, we also have mechanically locked. So they are engaged in areas where sometimes customers use it for putting onto the bridge. Okay, and sometimes let's say they need to take out these screwing cables. Okay, they use this to hold. Okay, they jack it up, they hold it with because these are mechanically locked. Okay, and then they put this, they actually pull it up. Okay, and then they actually do the changing of the screw cable. Okay, and then they actually drive it back in. So this is how it looks like. So the tube jack, they have the base unit with the insert cable. Then they have the steel trimming blocks like this, and then this is the end block with the thick saddle. So that means to say that you can actually put a load on this thick saddle. This is a lot of free plate. Okay, and then you can put in the bits and then let it sit. Okay, so we have per tower we have 50 tons and 100 tons. Okay, and then 50 tons per tower. Normally we engage them for 4 towers. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then there is total is 200 tons, or if let's say you're talking about SCJ 100 is 100 tons per tower. We're talking about 400 tons accordingly. So we can go to 2 meters or 3 meters, okay, for the SCJ 50 or SCJ 100. Okay, so just a quick comparison also, because if let's say we are more aware of heavy lift technology, sometimes people use stage lifting. Okay, so this is one of the stage lifting. That means they bring it up, they put in wood, they bring it up, they put in wood. So as compared to when we use the cube jack SCJ 50, we compare accordingly the differences. Okay, so you can see 2% versus 4% doing the job. Okay, so already completed by 2%, while on the right side is still ongoing, going to go to the required height itself. So in terms of efficiency, it's 800% more. So in terms of benefits, the comparing is safer, more efficient. This is a smaller footprint. This is heavier. Because you don't need too many of this equipment to actually do the necessary job. Just 4 of the towers. Use a speed 4 pump. It goes up and down.
So the SCJ is lifting and keep it, lifting and keep it.
Yeah, lifting and keep it, and there's mechanical lock in place. So
look like just like is lock nut. Lock nut is tracker. Tracker.
Yeah, but basically it's inside the cylinders. When it goes up really, okay. Yeah, and then automatically you lock accordingly. There's a system in place that actually locks it. There's a spring mechanism that activates when it reaches the level, and then basically you just lock it accordingly. So in this case, it is what we call the mechanically locked. Mechanically locked system.
Chung là nó đút ra khuôn sẵn á, nâng lên vào nó đút vô tới đá, nâng lên đâu đút vô tới đá,
đút vô mà.
Thì nó thay vì dùng cái gỗ thì nó sẽ bị biến dạng. Cái này nó giống như là cái căn luôn. Sẽ bằng luôn.
Thấy nó giống như là lò xo
Vậy là cái cylinder nó đưa lên đâu thì nó sẽ có khoảng hở, thì nó sẽ đưa cái miếng này vô nó đẹp.
Cái miếng đấy đẹp chưa hiểu cho nó. Could you
Can you open the video again?
Something like SCG.
For which one? This one?
Yeah.
Okay.
The video we lifted. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or you want to see another video? You want to see another video? I also have another video for the cube jacks.
Yeah.
Okay, just do it. So this is basically what I have also. So why people they use the self-working cube jacks? It's safer, okay, more efficient. Okay, so there are also some other videos. So okay, let's see. I've got another video which will show you. If you want to see that, basically this is the self-working. There are actually locks in place, actually by the side here. So there are springs to actually close the locks down. Okay, the cylinders also to open the locks itself. And one of the application is, let's say we have a look at this. They actually use this to do a another video. See, maybe it gives you a little bit more
Nó nâng lên cho nó đẩy vô nó ha.
Nó đẩy vô đây một cái cấu kiện khác này. Đây là tại vì cái không
Ừ.
cái cơ nó đẩy nhỏ nó
So basically this
Chưa đó, khay này, cái khay này nó đẩy vô ha.
So from there you can actually put in the flipping blocks. You switch to the lifting mode.
Lifting lên xong nó đẩy lifting lên xong
Lifting
đẩy
mode,
vô.
You see, you can actually do the lifting mode itself. Go this way, lock. Okay, you just secure it. Okay, and then you just put in the flipping blocks.
Lifting.
You see, goes up already.
Yeah.
You see this over here? Yeah.
Lock.
yes so many gripping
Yes.
block
Yeah,
features
something
I can
that
put
goes
this
on,
with a
correct.
fixed height
Yeah,
or
correct. So you see this way?
125 mm.
Yes. So it goes up this way together.
Yes.
Yeah. So basically,
Yeah,
this how it
okay.
works now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very fast and very safety.
Safety. Yeah, we actually safety.
Yeah.
So people use it for transformer lift. Sometimes they need it. Okay, for example, they use this for transformer. You need to lift up. The same method. If you see, you can see the motion here.
And we can keep long time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep it for a long time. Lasting.
In the normal now they use the wood.
Yeah,
The wood.
yeah. I mean the wood is to secure it,
Yeah.
but because this is mechanically locked in place.
Yes.
So mechanical lock means it's actually very safe.
Yeah, very safe, very safety. Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah, the woods cannot withstand with adjustable weather, temperature, humidity.
Correct.
It's so dangerous.
Alright, so you can actually use this to hold. So for example, just now you can see the excavator, just now the excavator, the caterpillar excavator.
Yeah.
They use it to actually hold it in place. Of course, they also put certain other transformers. This just maybe metal, okay. They want to put additional support there as well. I mean, it's all up to them, but it's really not necessary because this is really mechanically locked in place and holding it accordingly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Good.
So something interesting for you guys. Okay,
Trong
so
từ nó cục nó ở dưới nó có sẵn nhét thêm
Nhắc thêm vô.
nhét thêm
Okay, so any other questions with the script? I think the cube check system. Any other questions you guys have? If you have any questions, just let me know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anh lên xem.
I also have some brochures for the cube check, especially. I'll pass it to you guys.
Yeah.
Okay. So next one I'd like to share with you guys is the split flow pump. So split flow pump, in a nutshell, is quite a straightforward application. It is something that is a pump that actually gives equal amount of flow to all the products itself. So for multiple loads, for multiple points, that means, for example, you have a big load, you need to shift up and down, or you need to use it with our system. You know, our HLT system is possible. So they use it to extend our track cylinders also as well. Okay, and then they also use it for multiple points. It's far better alternative than using independently. So imagine you have to go to very big area to lift it up,
Yeah.
and then you go to one point, pump, go to the other one, pump. It's waste of time. So you just use this, press, everything goes at the same time. Okay, so this is how it actually works. So it's good for bridge lift, machinery installation, large scale structure adjustments. Okay, upgrade kit also available. If let's say you put this split flow pump, you add the upgrade kit. Okay, you can do a preloading, automatic tilting, all this in with your cylinders. If you use it together with our upgrade kit itself.
Yeah, this is the system complex already and it control the flow of the
Yes, pump.
cylinder also.
Actually, this is only a pump.
Yeah.
It's a pump.
Yeah.
But what happened is that they got the manifolds
Mhm.
to actually give it equal amount of flow to the
Yeah.
points itself. So basically, this is the basic principle how it works.
Yeah.
Correct.
But excuse me for outside after the manifolds, but about the hose in different kinds of length, such as the manifold here. One is a manifold here connect to this one, connect to this one, and connect to this one and this
okay,
one.
okay.
Different kinds of length.
It will
Like
not-
the hose connection is it can maintain
Yes, it's
the
possible.
shames,
It's
flow
possible.
rate.
It will still be possible too. Yeah, because it will not affect because the flow is going at the same time. So it will not affect this itself. Yeah, because it's traveling at the same speed at the same flow. So it's basically it doesn't affect any of the performance itself.
So at first time I need to fill all of the oil inside
Yes.
the hose.
Yes, correct. Because what happened is this is how it actually works like. So based on the principle, so it doesn't really different parts of the leg. Of course, it does have a bit of influence, but at the end of the day, because the speed is the same, so basically it reaches to the place is at the same time leaves at the same time because of the equal flow that's going to the main force.
Yeah.
Okay, so our spring flow pump is used to work with our low high speed system, which just like you saw already, our cube jacks and also our turntables. So what happened is why we are using together with our spring flow pump is because they give the equal amount of flow to all the points. You see, all the points here, they give all equal amount. Because imagine, let's say the pump is not equal, the speed is not equal, this one will go upward, then this one will stay bottom. So it's not good. So that's why we need it together for the equal amount of flow. Okay. So this turntable also we use together with our spring flow pump. Okay. Okay, checkup system. This is actually a bigger size one. Okay, so this checkup system is basically used sometimes with bridge. Okay, and then each of this tower is 250 tons or 500 tons. So you can do 1,000 tons, can be 1,000 tons capacity or 2,000 tons. And then you can also go higher, 10 meter and 15 meter. So this is really for very specialized contractors. Okay. So sometimes they also use it to lift up a bridge because from the understanding is they need to increase the length, the height of this crane. So they don't want to buy a new crane. So basically what they do is they use the jack it up, and then they put in extra support at the bottom, and then they get a crane with a higher lift itself. Okay, so it's also using the smart box and laptop SCC, okay, to actually control the synchronization movement of all these jack-up systems. Okay, so it works on the same principle. Okay, so you have the main lifting cylinders, and they pull this in, like the cube jack. It works on the same principle. You actually pull this in, or you use normally we use a forklift to push this in, because it's if we push it in.